Looks like fun. I suppose it depends what fun is to you guys. Yeah, I've got a weird definition of fun. So top set now, 9 plates for everything I can do. I want more than 12 reps. So I'm just going to rep out until my form begins to break down and just get some good work in. My form probably won't be that pretty, but you know, it is what it is. I need to put up weight. That was picking me up. I'm really struggling and sad today because my liquid chalk ran out. Got to order some new one. But not what I need at a back day, so I've got that much chalk on my hand. Oh man! Home gym owner problems. Okay, I just finished up. Well, finished up part of it anyway. I'm going to go on and do a little bit of biceps, nothing major. I'm going to do some standing EZ bar curls, just with about a plate, and then I'm going to do a few reverse curls, 3-4 sets, 20 reps, and then that'll be my workout done. But I'm not filming that because I don't need to film everything and it's kind of boring. I might do another arm video on another day or something, because I think I've only got maybe one arm video on my channel, something like that. Well, anyway, enough rambling. So today was a sort of bodybuilding style-ish day. The reason I say that is because I was actually scheduled to do that workout yesterday, and I was scheduled to do it at my local gym. Unfortunately, life happens, something came up, and I was unable to get a session in on the evening. I ended up getting delayed doing bits and pieces, because as I said, life happens sometimes. So because I personal train tonight, but I train from home. I personal train from home. When I'm filming this is a Tuesday, so I train from home because I have clients at home on a Tuesday. So I've had to kind of adapt my workout somewhat and get a bodybuilding-ish style workout in. Ordinarily, my bodybuilding style workouts entail a lot of cables, hammer strength, those kind of things. But today, I was just trying to get some work in with some reps. I didn't have the normal volume that I ordinarily have. I just haven't got the hours in the day tonight. I had a little conditioning session this morning. So I just had to concede. I'd ordinarily throw in another exercise. I normally get 4 exercises in, maybe, sometimes 5 on my bodybuilding style day. But I just haven't got the hours in the day at the moment because I've got a client literally in about 10 minutes time. And I've come in and dealt with dad stuff and and husband stuff, and next thing you know, you're training about half an hour later than you should have. And that's the thing, you have to be flexible. I'm a family man first and foremost, so family comes first, and then you get your session in when you can. So I knew I wanted to do some rows. I ended up doing some T-bar rows. Now, T-bars for me were a nice sort of substitute. I always enjoy moving a little bit of weight. But I managed to get up to 9 plates on there today, which I was really pleased with. And ended up, my last set, I got 8 plates, and I got 8 for a relatively comfortable 12. So I went to 9, and the idea of the 9 plates was just let everything out and just get whatever I can. So ordinarily, I'll do the equivalent. I'm sure you guys have come across the 20 rep squats. I sometimes like to do that with other exercises whereby I pick a weight which ordinarily would be quite tough to do 10 reps with, and I do my best to get 20 reps with. Now, I got into the groove on the T-bar row today, and my form wasn't great. I was rebounding it off the floor a little bit because, you know, when you just kind of get going and start heave-hoeing, you can get a bit of rebound off the floor. They weren't the strictest, but whatever. I didn't hurt myself and I got a good pump, so that's the main thing. But yeah, I was pleased. I got 9 plates for the T-bar for 20 reps. So that was pretty cool. I then moved on to my little cable setup. Now, I was ordinarily thinking I would have gone outside. Those of you who've been on my channel before, you know I've got a big pull-up bar outside on the side of my house. I have got a pull-up bar in the gym, but I use it for clients and people who are shorter than me because I've got very long arms and I just haven't got the room to actually do a pull-up in here. But I have got a good pull-up bar on the side of my house. The only thing is, about an hour or two ago, it was absolutely tipping it down with rain. So my bar was really slippy, all outside was really slippy, and it's just not worth the headache of injuring myself for the sake of a few pull-ups. So I decided to do my little makeshift cable pull-down system. Now, those of you who have got like home gyms, these little setups here, which I've got over here, are an absolute must. They are wonderful for things like tricep pushdowns and lat pull downs. You can be really inventive and you can get double pulley systems and you can create low rows and all sorts of things. I've done all of that. I've managed to set up a cable crossover system with 2 of them. But ordinarily on a daily basis, I use it for lat pull downs here and there, and I use it for tricep pushdowns. The only difficulty is actually securing yourself in position. Now, I weigh a bit over 130 kilos. I'm like 135, 136 kilos. And I managed to go up to 120 kilos on the pull down. The difficulty is it just pulls you up. And so I ended up having to sort of push my feet against the side of my frame to hold myself in position and sort of hope for the best. It's not ideal. As I said, ordinarily I would have done pull-ups, or when I'm doing my bodybuilding session, I do it down the gym where you've got a proper lat pull down system. But you know, you make do with the situation. And I still got a good pump. It was a hard set for 12 reps. I think if I'd got something to secure my feet in, it wouldn't have been too bad. But I also have to think I've managed to snap a cable in the past doing 140 on it. I don't know what those cables are rated up to. Obviously less than 140. So I never, ever, ever go beyond 120 on it anyway. Because I had a really lucky escape. I snapped the cable, the weights dropped down, and the lat pulled down. I pulled and it hit me in the chest. So I've got a big fat chest, so it was fine. But if I'd have been a couple of inches higher, I could have broken my nose or smashed my teeth out. And I like my teeth. I want them exactly where they are in my mouth. So anyway, I ended up doing 12 reps with the 120 kilos. And then I moved on to pullovers. And pullovers are always part of my training. The only thing is they do kind of catch up on your elbows a little bit. And I think I said to you guys, I've been suffering from a couple of aches and pains recently. I've got quite unpleasant tendinitis developing in this left elbow. So I was feeling it in the left elbow. But even so, I still managed to go up to 2 plates. It's on an Axel EZ bar. I couldn't honestly tell you what the EZ bar weighs. I don't know. But it was enough weight to feel. Now, pullovers are a wonderful exercise, and it's a long forgotten exercise, particularly the barbell pullover. Now, I know there's a few of you historians on here, Happy Limpet, Robin Muirhead, Ego Lifts Daily, and I know there's a few others on here who know their bodybuilding, they know their old school bodybuilders. So when you look back at guys like Reg Parks, Steve Reeves, Arnold, Franco Columbo, and a lot of the golden era bodybuilders, generally speaking, 70s bodybuilders, Lee Haney in the 80s used to really like it, Rich Gaspari, they always advocated the pullover. And because I kind of grew up watching those guys and reading about them in magazines, even though we're a little bit before I started lifting, I still am. I'm a bodybuilding historian. I love bodybuilding, not to compete, but just to the sport itself. And so I used to follow a lot of their routines. And if it was good enough for Franco Columbo or Reg Parks, who was Arnold's idol, if you don't know, then it's good enough for me. So I've always included them. I do them very, very, very regularly. Now, the original concept was that you could do what they call breathe pullovers. So you do a heavy set of squats up for 20 reps, and then you'd go and do some pullovers straight away. And theoretically, it was meant to expand your rib cage. I don't know if there's any truth in that or not, but I still threw them in anyway. Even if it was placebo effect, I felt like they did something for me. And it's just a really, really good way of isolating your lats, because you're not really, because a lot of time, anytime you do a lat exercise, you're involving your biceps if you're pulling. Whereas this is almost the equivalent, like a fly for the chest. This is almost a fly for your lats. I find you do feel it a little, as I said, in your triceps, but when you learn to tune into the muscle and you sort of switch your elbows around a little bit, you can probably really, really start to feel it in your lats. Now, I'm going to finish off there, but I just want to say a massive, massive, massive thank you to Strength Universe. Now, those of you who've been with me for a little while, I've been really struggling to get some subs. And Strength Universe is an absolutely massive channel with over 100,000 subscribers. And he took the time to do a video on little old me with my few hundred subscribers. And I was absolutely honoured and over the moon. He contacted me a few weeks ago about it. And then it was actually dropped the other day, and it's been great. And I know I've had quite a few new subs. Just that little shout out from him has given me well over 100 subs. And those of you who know my channel, I've been struggling. I've been really, really struggling. A few weeks ago, I was really struggling with that 500, and then I went crazy throwing videos out left, right, and centre, and I got to 6. But then it's gone from 6 overnight to 7, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I always say, I know it doesn't sound like a lot to big YouTubers and stuff, but for me, it is a lot. I'm a teacher. I deliver assemblies to hundreds of kids. I know what 600 people looks like, 700 people looks like. It's a lot of people who are just on here watching a big old lump, lift weights and then have a chat about it. And that's what my channel's about. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. And, we're trying to build a nice, positive community over here. Stare to drama. I just lift weights and have a chat about it. And I do my best to answer any questions and queries that people have, because I've been training a long time and I was an idiot when I was younger and I've made a lot of mistakes. So I try my best to kind of give out little tidbits of advice so people don't have to go through the nonsense that I went through and kind of suffer the pain and injuries that I've had. So as I said, genuinely, thank you very much. And Matt, I can't say enough thank yous to Strength Universe, being wonderful. And just thank you very much to all the support. Now, of course, you get detractors and it's the internet, so you do get the detractors. But generally speaking, the feedback has been really, really nice and really positive. And you can see like the kind of people that are attracted to that channel are, generally speaking, the kind of people that are attracted to my type of channel. Just lifters, guys who enjoy lifting. And it's not drama. It's not, unfortunately, the way fitness has gone nowadays, people talking about other people. It's just, lifting and enjoying lifting and using it for the physical and mental health benefits, and, staying on the right path and ultimately trying to be a half decent person. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now, but yeah, just one big thank you. And, thank you to all my original guys who've stuck with me, should I say, through thick and thin. And, your support has been undying and unwavering from, day one. Happy Limpet Ego, Ego Lifts, username unknown, Jube. There's so many of you. But, I don't mean to miss anyone out, but, it's nice. So I really do appreciate it. I'm not looking to take over the world. I'm not looking to compete. I'm looking to stay the champion of my back garden. You know, but having a little bit of exposure has been very flattering. So thank you very much. Anyway, you know what I'm going to say next. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. You guys take care, and I will speak to you soon.